It has been a little bit, and the person doing the last time this time is a me. Yay. Um, so last time you had finally, yes, luck radar, yes, broken luck radar, 1720, 1820, 1819, 1620. Anyway, um, so yes, last time you guys had finally finished the compound from which you had saved a bunch of people. That took entirely too long, partially because you spent 3 or 2.5 sessions there, and partly because we had several times when we couldn't actually make it to a game. Um, you guys traveled back down south to Crag Bluff, and in Crag Bluff, you had no along the way you met Iddy, who was uh, ancient dragon who was mother to Rice, which was dragon that you saved, leading to the dragons having been fixed. They can now fly. Falcor went off and went in some weird random direction, and Rice flew home with his mother, and they went back towards Morquita. You guys then continued to Crag Bluff, and upon making it to Crag Bluff and saving the refugees, you were paid. You split the money. You got a lot of money, some of which went to the refugees. You had a nice party. Party was great. You did a drinking contest. You did an eating contest. Skunk wasn't part of the drinking contest, and neither was Oak. And then you were given a chance to sleep in Steelstrike's lovely home, to which I did constitution checks to see if anyone would wake up when things were amiss. And the only one that succeeded was Silver, because of course she did. And Silver woke up to seeing a dwarven man trying to take her weapon and trying to get her, and who had already succeeded in dragging Yong out of bed. She woke up Yong through use of just being like, hey, wake up. And then Yong and Silver are awake to see that there is dwarves trying to take stuffs. And that is essentially where we open up. You did tell me the rooms in which you guys had decided to stay. But I did that as a ploy because I knew from the beginning that you guys weren't going to be in your rooms. At least not the rooms you said you were going to be in. Although, at least some of the party is not in the most worst place. That's for somebody else. Uh-huh. Yeah. So...
We're not in the most worst place.
Yes. Actually, to be fair, 1/3 of the party is in a very bad spot. The other third of the party is sort of mediocre, and the other third of the party we can see on the screen because.
Gotcha. So there's 6 dwarves, and the 1/3 that's not in a good place are the ones in front of Silver and Young. Gotcha.
Okay, sure. Anyway, so, yes, Silver had succeeded in getting her, keeping her weapon. And then I think we ended on you deciding you were going to... You intimidated the dwarves to stop, which they did. And then, yeah. So, technically we could do an initiative roll, but I don't think it's much going to matter because these dwarves are not strong. They are effectively mooks. But...
Okay. Well... Silver doesn't know the state of everyone else. So I think she's going to be a very loud person right now.
Mm-hmm.
That would be loud.
Fuck it, we fireballing.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
I said I cast fireball.
Let me zoom out. I must know. I must measure.
Uh-oh. Ooh. This map is probably not to scale, just saying. But
I mean, I figured, with the 10 by
8-foot long
beds. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, even if it was, like, I imagine 300 feet would encompass the whole place.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it is just a mansion. Mansions are probably not typically bigger than 300 feet.
Yeah. So. Where did I put my... Can I seriously close it? Yeah, so I got Thunderous Might as a bonus action. So now I have 2 attacks. I'm just gonna wail on this guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Go for it. That'll definitely hit.
For 20 damage. And let's say an extra 2d6. That's 3 on top of that. And loud, thunderous
Kaboom.
sound rings out through the house.
Yep.
Now he needs to make a strength saving throw.
He does indeed.
Is the door open or closed?
The door behind him is in fact open. He came through that door when he came to grab your stuff.
Okay.
So yes, he is most definitely, assuming failing the saving throw, he is going to
Go flying through it all the way.
yeah.
Oh, well.
What's your DC on that?
18.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Okay, so he's prone against the wall over there.
So let's see.
I still have 1 attack.
You do.
And movement.
You do. He is back here.
I will follow up. Yeah, I will follow after him.
Okay. So here's an interesting thing.
He's dead.
Yeah, this fellow is no longer this fellow. Goodbye, fellow.
Liquefied.
Not quite.
He has transformed.
Into
Close.
a puddle.
Closer. Zombie. Corpse. That
Oh, so he's a zombie.
is now...
Instant reanimation. That's alarming.
No.
Oh,
No.
did that
Zombies
radiate
in
hurt?
disguise.
He did not reanimate. He is a dwarf. You smack. You see that he is no longer a dwarf and is in fact a zombie, and he is now completely destroyed because radiant damage.
Oh, then I'll just go over to Mr. Other Zombie. It's like she takes a
Knock
step.
the skin off their bones.
Pretty much.
She's
Yeah.
just like, do you want to be like your friend?
Just slap
She's
the
gonna
soul
smack.
right out of him.
She's gonna
They
smack
look
again.
at you shaking their head and they're like, eh.
Yep.
Come on. 16.
Yep.
Is he still poof?
He, however, you dealt 15. Some of it was radiant. He is
16. 3 radiant.
16, and at least 3 of it was radiant. So yeah, he is still standing, but you do hit him hard enough that his appearance wavers, and you've seen through it because of zombie that you smacked earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you would already know this technically anyway. Or at least you could assume it. So, boop, and a boop. But he is still up. Barely, but still up.
Well, her goal is done. She made a really loud noise throughout the house, so for everyone to hear. And she got rid of one of the enemies. Yay!
And Yong is
You also
going
found a
to.
pet.
Yong was woken up, so Yong is going to swing. Rar.
Ooh.
Yep.
Clobbered.
Yep. And that is 6. Yeah. Okay. And Yong drops him, and he is another dead zombie person. In one punch. She goes one punch man for a second.
One punch.
And loud thunderous kaboom, hurrah, from your initial strike.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. So,
Where am I?
I'm not there, so I'm sleeping peacefully.
no.
We're not having a night on the town.
I have learned the art of turning down
Oh
my
no,
sensitivity.
we were turned into zombies and we were just killed.
Oh no.
That
Oh,
was,
That would
no.
be rude.
What a twist!
That would be rude.
That
It would be
was
upsetting, yeah.
That's very rude.
Well,
Hey, Kenneth, roll for me a Constitution save at advantage, or a Constitution check at advantage. Sorry.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yep. Good luck with that.
So, am I one of the corpses near Silver? Do I get the bonus?
No.
You said advantage.
Yeah, I rolled that as a save on my own thing, but it's fine. Okay, yeah. So, loud thunderous kaboom goes off, and I'm going to, since Brian had to step away, I'm going to start with the rest of the party over here that just so happens to be here.
Oh, sweet heavens.
So...
Oh no, we were kidnapped by the 7 dwarves.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
4, 5 plus 2, 7. Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Never saw it.
Beyblade time.
Sure. So, Cad, you are awakened via the big kaboom, as is Oak, and Oak just, like, shoves away at the dwarf that is trying to drag him, and, yeah, you are awake, Cad. And you, being that you have keen senses of yes, well, decent perception, but keen senses because nose, you realize very quickly that there is a lot of sense of death in and around where you are right now.
Aww. The little ginger dwarves can't help it. They've been playing out in the mud and they stink. But they
Sure.
got the big plush beards.
Sure.
So I reach out and I like run my fingers through their beards. Of 2 of them.
Are you going to do that?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So you go and you reach for their beard that is not there because they don't have it, and you realize, wait a minute, these ain't dwarfs.
Mistakes have been made.
Then I decide to show him how it's done and put on my entertainment. Oh, and then I'm just head.
Another person has your entertainment hat right now, I think, technically.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is Cad going to do upon realizing he is not where he should be?
Hello, wee ones. You are not my bed.
Sure.
Are they like snarling or just standing there? Are they holding me or back to me or what?
They were attempting to, very poorly by the by, to drag you, and you realize upon waking that they had their hands on you to move you, but as soon as you start to move around and start to get up, they kind of let go.
What kind of facial expression are they giving?
They have a very blank facial expression, actually. They're not happy, but they don't look very particularly angry either.
And they were dragging me, and I'm in a corner.
You are in a corner, yes.
Well, they have released me, and they're just standing there blank. So.
You are surrounded, though. That's an important note.
Do I see? I'm not super worried about them. I'd be more worried for them than about them. Can I see Oak?
Mm-hmm.
Did he manage to wake up?
Yep. And he pushed the guy. He pushed the guy away, and he turns around and he sees you all surrounded. And I was giving initiative to player rather than NPC.
Gotcha. So, since they seem illusion-y and they seem kind of blank and they're not really doing much, and it's kind of weird they were dragging me, but upon knowing that I'm awake, they let go, and they're just standing there. I'll throw an arm around this one beside of me, and I'll be like, "Look, who are our new friends?"
I mean, to be fair, you would be waking up with a massive headache. So,
Yeah.
he did.
Also, their beards are not as plush and scraggly as they appear. Their beards appear to not be there. Well, they appear to be there. You know what I mean.
So, illusions?
I guess so. By the way, does this guy beside of me have any sort of reaction to the fact that I still have my arm around his shoulder? Like, in a non-imposing way, just like...
He very, I mean, he's not going to necessarily push away to let you fall, but you do realize that he's not got a whole lot of strength to hold him up. You very much weigh him down if you're like leaning against him, but if you're just wrapped around his shoulder, he's just sort of there.
It's like, you know, have I introduced you to my friend here? And I put my arm around his shoulder. Yeah, I just sort of did that, and he's having no reaction to that at all.
Nope. Although, if you look to the side and you see this one over here that's not holding anything, or holding anyone, rather, you do see that, looking over there, that one, in particular, has all of your gear, including Oak's.
I don't need gear. So, are they, like, medium kind of creatures in appearance? Are they...
Yeah, they're medium.
Small? Okay. I feel like doing that cartoony move, like where you start shaking someone's hand as you walk past them and swap places with them. Like, it's nice to meet you. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he's in the corner.
I mean, you could do that. It wouldn't be hard.
I appear to be in your way. Pardon me. Excuse me. Does he let me sort of shift with him and put him into the corner?
Roll strength. Or, I guess, athletics or shove. Or something akin. Technically, I guess that would be an attack roll to shove. But if you're not intending to actually just shove him, it'd be more like an athletics kind of a thing. So,
sure. Boop.
And
I'm not being like mean about it. I'm just like, you know, oh, excuse me, pardon me. You know, here, squeeze past each other here.
Ties, go to the player. He's over here.
He's in the corner.
Yep.
Cool. I tap him on the scraggly orange hair that's probably not on top of his head. There you go. Sorry about that. So, am I able to take a step here and... They doing anything, or they just still standing there like, whatever?
When you try to actually get away, even the one that you shoved and the one that... Actually, all three of them, because they technically be within melee, they're all going to try to grab you or attack you. Although they're punching, which is interesting.
They can do this. I will allow it.
No.
It's like one of them swings and misses, and I reach out and I grab his wrist, and I like bring his fist up to my shoulder. It's like, almost, man. Almost.
Sure.
So, take a step towards the guy with the gear.
Yep.
That looks heavy. I just hold my hands like I'm ready to accept a load and need a hand.
He blinks and looks at you.
He's just holding our gear.
More specifically, well, yeah, he's holding yours and Oak's currently.
What does Oak's gear consist of? I know what mine does. Is it like all of his belongings, or just his weaponry? Or...
Just his weaponry.
Okay, what's his usual weapon?
He had a, not magical, super special mace. And then he technically had daggers, but they wouldn't have been able to find those, so a mace. A boring mace, along with your fancy maces.
So, tilt my head and put a finger to my lip, and I imagine I can see his mace in and amongst the stuff.
Yep.
Here, let me lighten your load for you, and I just sort of try and remove Oak's mace.
That would be a strength, which would probably be easy.
But I'm lucky. Do I have a lucky? Yeah, we rested.
You did.
13.
Right. Not that he says that, but the expression is just right.
Here, let me introduce you to my friend. He needs that you're carrying. Can I like grapple him or something?
Yep.
Aggressively polite Gradiriel. I love it.
I don't know. I haven't played in forever. I'm tired. How do I do a grapple?
Strength or it'd be athletics, essentially.
Okay. I'm not being reckless. Not at the moment.
Right.
Hey, Oak. He likes our stuff.
I can see that. You also said something about being smelling like death, and they're not really acting like normal dwarves. They're not even talking.
Yeah.
Oak is going to take a closer look. I wish he had high investigation versus perception. But he has decent investigation. Boop. And a boop. Oh! Nice! Okay. So...
There's a cat.
Meow.
Who asked you?
See and hear you within 30 feet. Okay. So, Oak is going to... They're not even looking like... Not even acting like dwarves. Takes a closer look at the dwarf that just pushed him... That he pushed away from. Wasn't even really trying to grab him anymore. And, to which point Oak is like... Yeah! And, is there a thingy in here somewhere? Boop! Yo...
Did they explode?
Yo, little zombie dudes. Let's see. Let's just roll them all together because that's faster. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5. 5. Nah. No. What is Cad's or Oak's savey thingy? I think it's actually pretty high. Yeah. It is. Yay for crits not working on saving throws. As well as not attacks.
Suddenly, the dwarves attack. Answer, rather.
Yeah, so no, and no. Goodbye. Piff. They're all gone. You can pick stuff up, Cat.
Yep, I do.
Alright.
I walk over and hand Oak his stuff, and I shrug, and I'm like, I don't know. They let go as soon as I woke up. They never really did seem all that threatening.
Yeah, no. That weird. It's almost as if whoever made them wasn't really focusing on them anymore. Like they were wandering. Meanwhile...
They weren't high enough level.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
The fuck?
Got it.
Where the hell am I? Where am I?
Okay. So.
We are in different rooms, it would seem.
Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell.
Okay, so.
I'm too young for prison.
Going to.
The way you said that.
Right. Going to other members of the party who are not in the room above. You will actually hear the big thunderous kaboom that Silver did. And you will wake up and find yourself not on beds anymore and just on the ground. Bjorn, for your part, you are more specifically for you, you do not have your gear, your armor, your weapons, none of that.
So my armor class is going to be Garbo.
Yep.
Garbanzo beans.
Technically, Silver's was low too, because I don't think she was sleeping in her armor, but...
I think I have a 13 without my armor.
Probably.
Yeah. It's a 11 plus dex modifier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13.
Is it 11 in 5e? I know it was 11 in...
Unless there are some feats like class feats or general feats you can get that can bump it up, but it's generally 10 plus your dex mod.
Yeah, 10 plus
Okay.
dex, but like...
Okay, then I'm at a 12.
Yeah, I know
Then.
Silver's at a 13 if she's not wearing armor.
I know there's some feats that can bump that up, though I don't know if it's like a general feat or if it comes from certain classes or what.
Yeah.
So, is there anything in my immediate surroundings that could be used as a weapon?
Roll investigation or perception, whichever one of yours is higher.
Let's see. I'm not sure either of those is great, but you never know.
We'll start with you. You're higher on the map.
Investigation. We're gonna go perception on that. Not doing well. I'm still kind of groggy.
Yeah, you are a little groggy. There's not a whole lot in this room. There is sort of something that could resemble a cot or like a bedroom, but it doesn't really look very comfortable at all. It looks more like a table than a bed. And you don't really see a whole lot of anything that in your immediate vicinity that could serve us as a weapon. Unless you get like...
Could I rip one of the legs off the bed?
Sure.
I would love to do that.
What's your strength score?
My strength score, hold on. If I can get my mouse to do what I want it to, is 17.
17. It probably would be doable to like... It is made of wood. The bed is essentially made of wood, the wood frame. So you could yank it and get yourself a makeshift club out of there. I don't think that would be too hard.
Alright.
Might take you a little bit, but you do have a little bit, technically.
Do you want that to be a straight strength check, or...?
Yeah, let's do strength. We'll say that you can do it. It's just this strength check is to see how long it takes you.
Okay. We'll roll with that. 12.
Okay. So it takes you a little bit. It's not exactly graceful or easy, but you do manage to get yourself a sort of makeshift club.
Excellent.
And since that was taking you a little bit, we'll jump to Skunk for a minute to see what he tries to do.
Alright, well... First thing that's going to happen is Skunk is waking up in an unfamiliar environment, not knowing how he got there, with none of his pack around him. He's going to freak the fuck out.
Yep.
That's legit.
What the... Where am I? Scrambles up. Guys? Guys, any of you here? Try to scan my surroundings, see if there's anything that can give me hints as to what the fuck.
Roll perception.
I'm good at that.
You are good at that.
I spec pretty much exclusively into that.
Yep.
21.
You appear to find yourself in some sort of storage room. It has a lot of, chests and, like cabinets and other various things. Mostly everything's made of wood.
And one really fucking big chair.
I mean, yeah, you could just curl up on that chair and it would be fine. And you also see a metal gate or grate or prison bars akin over here.
Okay, do I have any of my gear?
You do not have anything on you that would be serviceable for a weapon. But you do have, like, your leathers and your cloak and whatever. They didn't, like, strip your clothes, so.
Right. Did they take my thieves' tools?
Where do you keep them, usually?
Probably like in like a pouch or a satchel, like on my belt or something. Because it's a big kit, so it's like rolled up in like a leather case,
right?
Like a leather rolling case that I would like keep on my hip or something.
Give me a d20 roll. Let's see if they took it.
4.
Yeah, they took it.
Heck. All right.
Now you're in hell.
Well, give me a second. I need to read something.
I think it's interesting that these guys come along and steal all our gear just after we acquire a bunch of new magic weapons.
All right. First, real quick, while kind of like quietly whimpering to himself, Skunk is gonna real quickly scan the various boxes and chests and see if there's anything of use in any of them. I would assume not.
No, not really. Not that you can tell.
Just empty boxes. All right.
The
I'm
ones-
gonna peer out
the
through.
boxes that you can get into appear to be empty. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna peer through the bars of my cell. Then, do I
Okay.
see anything of interest?
You have dark vision and all sorts of other fun stuff.
Yep.
So you are going to get a dwarf. Hooray!
All right.
And let's see, you got 60 feet of dark vision. So yeah, you're going to get, because of the angle of your view here, you're going to get something akin to like that.
I see.
Although that it is in the picture, but there's no lamp light down here, like candle. The
Right.
light not down here. It's dark.
All right. Is the dwarf in front of my cell facing away from me or facing toward me?
He is facing away.
Hey, what am I doing down here? Who are you? What's going on? Where are my friends?
He will turn to look at you, but say nothing.
I will repeat the question in Thieves' Cant,
He
and if
tilts
that yields no response, then I will repeat the questions in Draconic.
He will tilt his head confused, both in Thieves' Cant and in Draconic.
Alright, whatever.
How close do you have to be to usually get a smell off of a person? Quote unquote, since that's a thing that you did?
I mean, I don't know, but like my passive perception when it comes to my senses is 26. So I guess it just depends on how far this motherfucker stench travels.
Yeah, he smells pretty bad.
All right. In that case, now remind me. I can still cast spells while maintaining concentration on a different one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I would like to burn 2 second-level spell slots.
Okay.
First, I am going to withdraw a little ways into the depths of my cell so that I'm as close to out of sight as I can get. Like, just trying to make myself look like grumpily resigning myself to being in a cell.
Mm-hmm.
Once I am out of sight, I would like to stealth that just to see if I can get this guy to to just stop paying attention and get back to his guard duty stuff.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to expend my first second level spell slot to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back up to the bars of my cell and use my second level spell slot to cast Misty Step.
Ha! Alright. Seems
And I would like to park myself right here.
Seems effective.
Yeah, just fucked your bars, dude. Should have made it a solid door. I can see through bars.
Yep. Alright. So
Arcane tricksters, man.
Uh-huh. So 60 feet this way. Yep, okay. So you're gonna get essentially the rest of the map here. Boop.
Do I assume I see Bjorn at this point?
You would, yes. Although
All right.
you are invisible, so Bjorn does not see you.
All right. I'm not going to blow my cover for the moment. I'm going to stay quiet. Do any of these guys look like they're carrying a key? Or is there a key anywhere in this room from what I can see?
Roll perception.
23.
This one has a key.
Like on his belt?
Yep.
All right. Give me a second here. Okay. I'm doing some rogue shit here. Give me a second. Working through my options. This is the part of the rogue. This is part of being a rogue that I don't normally do. Normally, if I'm a rogue, I'm just killing shit very effectively. Now I'm doing an actual stealth mission with pickpocketing.
Yep.
All right. So if I were to attempt to pickpocket the key from this guy, would my being invisible give me advantage, and would it become invisible once I had it? Because it would be on my person. And do I lose invisibility when I try something like that?
Invisibility, if I remember correctly, specifically states that items and gear that you are carrying becomes invisible with you. Your stuff disappears with you, and The only thing that will pull you out of his invisibility is if you do anything that in and of itself is directly harmful. So if you was to...
Well, actually, never mind. I couldn't have done all this, at least not in this order anyway. Because reading it, the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell, and I cast Misty Step after I cast Invisibility.
Yeah, that's... It doesn't say harmful, it just says...
So I wouldn't have been able to do this anyway, so... At least not in that order. If I could still teleport out, but the problem is then I would have to make myself invisible and they'd all see that.
If you Misty Stepped, does...
Misty Step is a spell. It's a bonus action, but it's a spell.
Right. Here. So, what I will say... Skunk would know how his spells work, even though he doesn't necessarily know magic that well. He knows how spells work.
He knows what's in his kit.
Yeah. These guys are not incredibly intelligent or smart at all.
Yeah, but Skunk doesn't necessarily know that.
Right. So what I will do is I will say that Skunk can attempt something specific, knowing his repertoire of what he's capable of doing. And this right here is a desk.
Ah, are you saying I could have teleported under it and then turned invisible?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that works. Good workaround. So I'll just park my ass down here then. Or here, rather. Okay. All right, so we managed to square away that little continuity gripe.
Yep.
Now, I'm not attacking. I'm just trying to pickpocket this thing. Do I get advantage doing that or not?
Yes, you would. Most definitely.
Okay. Sleight of hand with advantage. 20, 29.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We have keys.
Okay. All right, I have the keys. Sweet.
None the wiser. Dwarf, none the wiser. Yep.
Sweet. And I'm getting, like, the bad death stench from these guys.
Yeah, very much so, especially close.
Oh, boy. Okay. In which case, I can't cast any more spells without losing my invisibility.
Let's hold on what you're doing, because I feel like all the stuff that you had managed to do was long enough for...
Yeah, let's turn our attention back to Bjorn, give David a chance to play.
Yep. So Bjorn, you have successfully got your club. Hooray.
Excellent. And I am walked in here.
One small question. Would he have heard Skunk freaking out at the start?
Bjorn, roll perception.
Oh, shit. So, here we go.
That is a valid point. I didn't think of that, because you got
Yeah.
it first. Nope.
Yeah, I probably, like, the sound of, like, the wood splitting probably, like, drowned it out.
Sure. So, yeah. You have your wooden makeshift club, and you do appear to be locked in where you are.
Excellent. I would like to examine the door and try to determine at a glance how sturdy it is.
Roll
Like,
investigation.
I would like to know if I can treat this door the same way I treated the bed, or if that's gonna be bad for me.
Well, the significant difference...
No, God.
No!
That's a crit fail.
It doesn't
Well,
much
that's it,
matter,
but,
because
you know.
you very much cannot treat the door the same way that you treated the bed, because the door is made of metal. The bed was made of wood.
Excellent. I would like to give a knock on the door, just a quick 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I mean, it is worth noting that it is like a prison bar's door, so you can see through it.
So I can see through.
But, however, it's dark down here, and you don't have dark vision.
And I don't have I don't have my my gear, huh?
Yep.
My fucking owl thing.
But when you're close enough to the bars, you do realize that they are in fact bars, and you can just barely make out in the darkness that there's a dwarf dude right there.
Well, I'll run like my makeshift club back and forth along the bars, get his attention that way.
He will wander close to bars, and you have dwarf man.
Say, hello. I need you to open this, please. And then I'm just going to reach through and grab his shirt so that he cannot leave.
Alright then. Roll for me a athletics, I guess, for like grapple.
Athletics? We can roll athletics. Do. Son of a bitch.
Come
man.
on!
Okay, nope. What's
So
going
I'm
next?
assuming I did not maintain a hold on him.
Nope, not really.
I'm assuming he's not letting me out.
Nope. You grab at him, and you said you grabbed at his shirt.
Yes.
You grab at him, and the shirt very easily rips away, and he pulls away. And now you have what looks to be very old, tattered shirt that looks strangely older than the shirt that he has on.
Let me see here real quick. I don't think I have that. Nope, I don't have that available right now. And I can't. And Skunk's invisible, so I couldn't see what he's doing right now, right?
Yeah, you have no idea I'm even here, apparently.
Technically, you do not have any idea he is here because you didn't roll high enough on your initial perception to hear his panic attack.
And I wouldn't know whether or not this guy has a key offhand.
I mean, you could roll perception, see if you can look for a key.
Yeah, let's do that. My perception gets me a +2. Oh, yeah. Yes, you are correct. 6.
Nope. Don't see a key on him.
Alright, well. Well, I'm going to start trying to force the bars, see if I can bend them. But I'm going to keep an eye on him and see if he reacts when I start doing that.
Okay.
Is escaping from prison allowed? Let's find out.
If he tries to stop me, I'm going to switch from bar bending to club bashing. Is my intention.
It would be rather difficult to hit him through the bars.
You can thrust.
I can jab at him.
Go for the dick!
Yeah, poke him in the head.
I feel as though your club is going to be too wide to make it through the bars.
To
even get to them. Because, prison bars aren't very wide in between individual bars. So.
Shoulder check?
Well, I'll fuck him up some way.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, well.
Strength check.
Sure.
God, fuck that.
Did you roll bad?
Oh, just God. It's just God.
Sure. Alright,
up.
Jesus doesn't like you at the moment.
Bjorn's gonna go back to the bed and take a nap. Clearly he's concussed or something, and he's not ready yet.
Sure. Alright, so...
God damn.
Skunk, what are you going to do now that you have keys?
Well, I assume I saw that whole shtick with Bjorn just now.
Probably, yeah.
Alright, I would like to dive under this other desk over here. Or not dive, but crawl under it, quiet as can be.
Yep.
Poke my head around and keep an eye on that dwarf and wait until the dwarf walks away from the bars, back to a guard position.
Yep, he does that very soon as Bjorn goes back into the back of the thing over here.
Alright. Then, once that's done, I would like to try and sneak past that dwarf to get to the door. Pressing myself to the wall. I assume I'll need to roll a stealth check for this because I'm going to be within 5 feet of the guy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But invisibility advantage?
Yep. And again,
Why does it keep...
I think if you roll with advantage with your other thing, it goes wonky.
Alright, so that's a total of 26.
Okay. Perception... Yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna roll this. This is funny. Okay, 0.
0.
Yep. Okay.
This guy is aware of nothing. He's just sitting there with his thumb up his butt.
I mean, yeah.
Alright.
So you very easily get past him.
Alright. Then when I get to the door, I would like to, as quietly as possible, try the key on the lock to see if it fits.
It does.
Cool. I would like to unlock the door and do so silently if I can.
Stealth of 26. Not a whole lot has changed other than you opening the door. What's your stealth check cannot be below 25. Period. Right?
Correct.
Okay, then he's not going to see you.
That's
Alright.
fucking insanity. We love it.
Rogues, man.
Because the reason is because, as I just rolled, his perception's -2. He can't get a 25 with a -2.
So literally, I could sneak around these guys all day, and as long as I didn't do anything, they could literally never find me.
Yep, pretty much. As long
So they were doomed from the start.
As long as you got a effective means of don't see me, by virtue of like shadows or invisibility or whatever, as long as you make sure that they cannot make eye contact with you, they will not notice you.
Cool. I quietly creep into Bjorn's room.
Okay. Hey Bjorn, are you looking towards your door?
Yes, I am specifically keeping a close eye on the guy outside of it to see what he does, but yes.
Okay. So you're going to see...
So I was...
Yeah, you see your door open by itself.
Very quietly.
Very slowly and very quietly.
sort of cock my head at it.
Close it behind me. Not so it latches, but just so that, it looks closed.
I raise my club threateningly in the air.
It's just me.
I lower the club. I whisper, "What the fuck is going on?"
I was hoping you would know.
No,
Damn it,
I just woke up down here.
Ditto. No one was around. I really freaked out. You didn't hear me? I was
It
like,
was
didn't you?
making a bit of noise, I think. I hold up my club again,
Fair enough.
and then point to the destroyed portion of the bed. Kind of surprised they didn't try to stop me.
It's kind of slanted now.
Well, at least one of us is armed.
Do you, what's the deal with those guys out there?
I don't know, but they smell like corpses. I think they might be corpses.
Okay. Corpses. Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you divine smite with a club?
As long as it counts as a melee weapon, yes.
I'm going to nod, step past him, and I'm going to try to divine smite the dwarf right outside the door.
Okay. All right.
You can run up there and you can smack him, sure.
I was going to offer to give you invisibility too by using a 3rd level spell slot, but all right.
There's soot sprayed on the wall and a dwarf-shaped silhouette where there is no soot.
Yep, that'll hit.
And we will do divine smite level 1. I'm just going to say, yes, he is. For 10 additional points of radiant damage on my 7.
They don't take additional damage on Radiant. They just are... Yeah, okay. So, that is a 17. You have 2 attacks.
True, this is true. And he's still up, I'm presuming?
Yeah, and he's turning around at you now because he saw you. But you will get your second attack before he can swing.
Will an 11 connect?
No, 11 will miss.
Okay.
So this is initiative now, isn't it?
I'll get to that. So I'm going to now jump back to the other party up top. Silver.
Woo!
Upon you and Yong falling the dwarves that are now revealed to be zombies.
Very dead zombies.
Very dead zombies, yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're zombies.
So, Yong is like, what? What was that? What? Okay, what? Why are there, like, zombies pretending to be dwarves in our room? And why did you slam the... Okay.
Huh?
What's going on?
Did you wait? No, you DM said. What did you say?
Oh, yeah.
Why did you what?
She was wondering why you did Thunderous Smite the way that you did. Because she was only half awake
Oh.
when you realized what was going on.
One, to alarm the household and our friends that we are being attacked. I did not know they were undead until now. So we have a choice. We need to go find our friends, or go find the owner of this house to make sure he's okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Her ears are ringing because you did Thunderous Smite in the room she was in.
Yeah. Just follow me, she says slowly so she can see her. Enunciate the words. And just like...
Follow me, she says in a Schwarzenegger accent.
No.
I don't actually remember where the guy's from. I don't remember what his accent is, technically.
Austrian.
Thank you.
Okay.
And she'll go there, and she'll see the other guys be like, oh, hello!
So, for timing purposes, since there wasn't a whole lot of time difference between the shenanigans that went down with your smite, and your smite is what woke Bjorn, or woke everybody up, you're going to essentially come around the corner right as Oak realizes that they were surrounded by zombies and goes, whoosh, and everything dies.
Good job! Where's Skunk and Bjorn?
I don't know.
Well, we can stay in groups like this. Who wants to go find them, and who wants to go find the owner of this place? Make sure people are safe.
So, one thing first, before we get to that, because somebody is,
Somebody
Money.
yes. Right.
The same brain cell.
Okay, this. So person here, and then...
Oh no, we're all orange cats.
Okay.
Apparently,
Are we the aristocrat? The Aristocats?
apparently all orange cats share one brain cell.
Oh no.
As all this is going on, and you're wondering, getting everybody, finding where everybody is, there's going to be a female dwarf. Boop, there she is.
Quick, undead check. Are you undead? Do they respond?
First of all, she's looking around, trying to figure out what's going on. She sees the corpse that is out here in the middle of the floor. And she...
They have the same color border. They're undead. Attack. Surprise round.
They just came from the same place. It's fine. So, as you come around the corner and you're doing your thing, she comes out. She's wearing, she does have that sort of armory crown thing going on that's in her sprite, but she's not wearing any kind of armor. She's just wearing, clothes, and she looks like she was just woken up herself. And she very much has
Quick zombie check. Are you alive?
I run up and invade her privacy and start sniffing her arm.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm kidding.
Okay, good. That might be...
That would be fucking wild.
You're not that drunk anymore.
Oak, use turn undead. If she survives, she's not a witch. Wait.
I mean...
Anyway,
Not a witch.
so in asking...
It's not what you're looking for here, guy.
in asking...
If she floats, then she weighs the same as a duck.
If she's undead, she's like, not last time I checked. What's going on?
What was that?
We're getting kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Here? How did they even... How would they even get here?
They look like dwarves.
There were 5 of them, if that helps.
7. We killed 2.
Oh, there were 7. Silver can math.
It's okay, buddy.
I gotta find my husband to figure out what's going on, I guess.
Your husband?
The owner of this manor? My husband? Steelstrike? Yes?
Oh, right. Wait, does Silver remember seeing this person at the party?
Yes, you would have.
Okay. I'd be like, alright, we gotta find him.
Yes, we do.
Well, we also gotta find our friends, too.
Yeah, right. Okay. So,
That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Silver.
Question, real quick. Is this a balcony?
It is, yes.
Ah, okay.
Silver, roll for me insight.
That's a 21 insight.
Oh, nice. Cool. So she, the dwarven lady up there, she is very much worried for her husband, as was mentioned. She very much does not have any idea what's going on. But there's also sort of that underlying, with the 21, you're getting that underlying feeling of this doesn't entirely surprise her. It's more along the lines of she's angry and upset and doesn't fully understand it, but it doesn't surprise her.
So basically, a case of like, I don't know which enemy of ours this is, but I figured someone was gonna come by and try some bullshit.
Maybe, perhaps.
Ma'am, if you have any information, I highly suggest you share it now.
I just, my husband has been acting strange the past several months.
Strange like a necromancer?
Strange as in not acting the same way he used to. Spending long nights spending long nights in his, shrines and things, and not, I need to find him.
Is there places he'd like to go to in this house?
My first thought was going to be his shrine that he had.
Shrine?
Yes. You of course.
What's a shrine to?
You would remember that they were what was the maker god, dwarven maker god person?
The Allhammer?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
It is to Allhammer, although he's recently spent a lot of time there and would get angry at me if I tried to come close. So I feel as though there may be something else going on, considering we're dealing with undead.
Where would that be?
Silver. Persuasion with advantage.
Just gonna say. Oh! Advantage!
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
a 23.
Okay, cool. And she will be like, your friends may be down in the, I don't know what's going on, but if it's something to do with my husband and then not some other enemy, then perhaps your friends are in the dungeon. Wait. Was one of your friend, the fellow with the antlers?
Yes, Bjorn.
Yes. I really
Why is he down in the basement?
I really hope I'm wrong, but he may be down there in the dungeons in the basement. I don't know if some of you want to split up or what you want to do, but I will lead you to my husband's shrines.
Now, is the shrine down in the basement?
It's a different area of the basement, yes.
Well, either way, we're going down to the basement. Silver will use a dash action and go and hop over the banister.
Let's go downstairs. Go downstairs by going down the... Yeah.
She's going down to the next floor. It's like, fastest way possible.
That sounds
assuming
like random pinball sounds. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm assuming acrobatics, so I don't land on my ass.
Acrobatics or athletics, really. Either way. Okay.
Woo, 23!
So,
Can I do the superhero landing?
That's what I was gonna say, yes.
Yes!
Because you see, the reason why I said acrobatics or athletics is to jump. Acrobatics is to tumble. But if you jump and that's all you're doing to get down, superhero landing. Boom! Meanwhile,
If
Rar-
Silver
Oak is the reason.
I would probably follow.
was gonna sit there and say Oak and the lady are the reasonable ones, and they just rush to the stairs.
Yep.
I land seated in the chair.
Bunch of Deadpool motherfuckers.
I land seated in the chair and slowly turn grinning at the camera.
No. Cad, I will let you land in the chair, but you're heavy and you're coming from up, and that chair's made of wood. You're going to destroy it and fall on your butt.
Yeah, but he rolled on that 20.
I mean...
Can he
yeah.
just, like, hold his sitting position? And the chair just crumples.
Sure, why not?
Hey, we're on the first floor.
Yep. And then Oak and Dwarf are gonna go downstairs reasonably. Hooray. Yep. Do something like that. And let's do one of these.
Going to a new map.
Going to the same map, just a different angle. Alright. So she will come downstairs. And then I need to do a thing right quick.
I found Bjorn's antlers.
Ha 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 ha.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Where is your... So you guys go downstairs. And as you make your way downstairs, the dwarven woman from before is just... Now I know something's wrong. The guards that are normally down here on the lower levels aren't even here.
You didn't have 7 guards, did you?
Not... Well...
Do they all kind of look the same? Bushy beards?
I mean, most of them...
Scraggly beards that weren't really there?
Most of them do look very similar. We are not all bushy beards necessarily, but in the kind of heavy armor that
It could be the guards were zombies.
Not normally, I would hope not.
Well, I mean, it's like, did you smell, like, decay when you walk past them?
No, not generally. Some of them.
Or they're probably just freshly killed and risen as zombies. So, either way, where's the basement?
Okay. So...
The basement's down. I start ripping up the floor tiles.
I mean, that's one way. How about it?
No.
We might be here for a while.
This way.
What?
Okay. Alright. So...
Can't see what you guys are doing, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab some water.
Yep.
We got the Mission Impossible tunes going on right now.
You do, kind of, yeah.
Have some weird carnival music playing.
I mean, that would be befitting of Cad. Okay. So, I'm going to go here and do a little bit of...
I'm back.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Congratulations. You are back.
Help is on the way!
I hope.
Okay. So, let's
Using
do this.
thunderous smites as Morse code, Silver messages the rest of the party.
That's gonna use up my spell slots.
Very quickly,
Like,
and long
and I
before
gotta
you can
hit-
spell out hi.
Yeah.
So, boop. Something like this.
Like, what's the opposite of SOS? OSO.
Sure. Alright, and then I recommend the 2 that are already on this map. You do not know that this is happening.
I recommend that you do not know.
Well,
Interesting.
Play
rather,
pretend.
yeah, pretend. That's the word I was needing. And then boop.
Shit, we came down the wrong one.
Yeah, there are multiple levels down here.
Wait, you said the shrine was down here.
It is down here.
This is storage.
So which wine bottle do you have to wiggle to open the passage?
We don't have time for that.
Oh, it's the giant sack of rice. That makes sense.
Actually, yeah, it'd be down here. So, she is actually going to go down and hit and move a wine bottle, because that's what you said, and that's actually what I was thinking. because me and you have the same brain cell sometimes.
Poor orange cat.
And she will open up a passageway, a low passageway of sorts. Cat will have to duck, and technically Silver and Oak would too, because this is generally for like dwarven folks at a bow normally. So yeah, and then we will have shiny thing, hooray, or effectively a shiny thing. Boop. Candles
And this does look like the shrine to the Allhammer?
Upon coming in here, no, it does not actually. Has a different,
And she seals the door behind us. Haha, you fools, Rolly.
let's see.
Is there anyone in here?
Currently, you do not see anyone in here.
I look to my left. Silver's in here.
I mean, yeah.
Sure.
And then she would also come in here.
But it does look like a shrine.
It does look like a shrine. You just don't see any sigils or symbols of Allhammer.
Silver's gonna question the lady, like, are you sure this is to the Allhammer?
She is looking around confused, and she's just like, used to be, though it isn't now.
Ma'am, my danger senses are tingling. I highly suggest you probably leave this compound and go get some help from the guards. From the city guards.
Do you want me to leave? To go get guards?
Yes, so you stay safe. We do not know what's going on in this house. If you have a quick way to get out.
I suppose I do. Okay. I can go, and I can try to see if we can get help. So, what did I roll?
Use escape rope. What's the previous book you said?
No thoughts head. Random no thoughts head empty. Okay. So, she is going to run back this way to head out, and
Is this like a sigil on the floor?
it is a sigil on the floor.
Is it... Can I roll Arcana to see if it's magical in any way?
You can.
While she's inspecting it, can I sketch it down on a sheet of paper?
I mean, technically,
13.
yes, you can. 13 Arcana. It does appear to be magical, though you aren't entirely sure what the sigils would necessarily mean.
I'm going to experiment. Is everyone okay with that?
Sure.
Sure.
Although,
Do what must be done.
yeah, go ahead.
She steps into the center of it.
You pull a sacrificial dagger out and, like, cut the palm of your hand and bleed blood
Oh,
on it.
no.
The whole building starts to shake.
Your blood, Dragonborn.
She doesn't know if this is like some weird teleportation thing or an active, like, spell thing, so she's just gonna, like, step into the middle of it and see what
I
happens.
want to know what would suck if this goes back to the Hells. That would be so fucking mean.
So we'll be like, fuck this, I quit.
It's like, God damn it! I thought we were
I
done with
just-
this. I've been away from this for a month. That would be stupid. That's something I would do. Because that's how mean I am. I am just so polite to my players. Carry on.
Okay. So first of all,
Carry on my way.
so Silver, you're stepping into the
Come on,
sigils to see if
lady.
anything happens.
Yes.
Well, first thing. Okay.
Ooh, I hear voices.
Cool. And then, what is?
You are warped to the 8th month of 1923.
No, that will be bad.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So,
Oh. Well then.
Silver,
Yeah.
you are going to stand in the middle of this sigil thing. And it's important to note that as you go to stand into the middle, Cat, are you going to do anything to stop her or anything like that?
No, I'm here for moral support. She said I'm going
Yay!
to.
Thank you.
Cool.
Come on.
Young, just for purposes of moral support for girlfriend, Young is going to be cheerleader too, over here.
Cool.
So, and I guess Oak can be like here.
Oak is a backup cheerleader.
Yes. He has to have space for his dulcimer thing. It's fine. So,
Wilbur investigates the giant glowing rune. What's everyone else doing? I whip out my
Well,
bolt.
I know 2 of those hit.
so, now, you stand in the middle of the sigils, trying to see if anything's going on. It's all glowy, it's all magical.
Yeah, sure.
It's all somewhat glowy and magically inclined, and it's got some candle lights and things that seem to be not going out for some reason. And nothing happens at the sigil. Instead, you're going to hear a scream from the stairs. That sounds like
Oh, fuck.
That sounds like the dwarf lady.
God damn it. Oh, she's probably dead. Come on. Back we came.
Yep. And while you guys try to figure that out, I'll go to jump to the rest of the party so they can figure out what they're going to do. Because that feels like some span of time that may be long enough for them to figure out something that they're going to do downstairs. Or in the other half of the dungeon. Or the basement, rather.
In Battle World.
Yes, Battle World. You know
Help
what?
and Holy Smite.
Yeah, we need an initiative roll thingy. Turn order, where are you? You are a weird map that looks different. There we go.
Oh shit, the layer's going fast.
Layers doesn't have to be there.
There's my low rolls.
Oh, was I not supposed to roll?
Oh, you're fine. You're good.
Okay, I wasn't paying total attention because.
You're good. So, yeah, because now this whole area kind of became Battle World, and this is a way to make that work. Initiative, a boop. Nice, y'all. Good job. And then, so, Young, for her top in the initiative order, because it's best and easiest just to get you guys all going down here because it's funner that way. Young is going to hear the scream. Silver's response is like, oh, she's probably dead. And she is going to use quite a bit of movement. It's not difficult terrain for her underneath that little hole. So she's going to go running out this way. Boop. And then she has bonus action for dash and things. And she's going to get up here. And she sees something interesting. Boop.
What?
So she gets out here quick enough, and she is slightly confused and befuddled as she sees 2 versions of the lady that you just fought, that you were bringing down here and that screamed earlier. One of them is unconscious and on the ground, having been stabbed. Or not stabbed. Actually, she would be concussed, technically. So,
well, at least we know that's the real one, unless the facade drops.
And then, yeah, good. She didn't have enough time to hide the body. Because she was not too worried about that particular aspect of things at the moment. She was just angry and upset. So, Young's gonna come up, see this person twice. One bludgeoned to death, and the other one standing there looking just fine. And like holding the weapon that may or may not have been bludgeoning her, and then it's like Young's just like, well, this is obvious. Bop, bop. And so Young is going to make attacker rolls. She did her bonus action to dash to get out here, to be this close. So she's not going to necessarily have flurry, but she does have 2 attacks. What is your armor class, lady? Okay, yeah. Boop. Yay, 8. I cannot math. 1, yes. And then Constitution save person. Okay, fine. Bop again with extra attack. Rar. Yay. 9, 10, 13. Boop, boop, boop. Another thingy for con save. Yep. Okay. Alright. So, Yon comes out, sees obvious discrepancy here, and it's just bop bop. And then it is a Bjorn. What are you going to do down there, Bjorn?
I'm gonna whack this motherfucker in the skull again. I'm assuming he didn't take it too kindly the first time.
Oh, no. Very much not.
I didn't think he would, no. Well, I guess I'll try again.
That'll hit.
That's better. And I guess we'll just go ahead and throw that on there for an extra... Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
What the heck did you do?
I don't know.
Weird. But, okay.
Let me try that again. Okay. No, I guess that's right.
Oh, because you might... Did you up the effect? Like, up the spell slot or whatever?
No. Just, that was on a level 1.
Weird.
So I don't know why it's doing that shit, because it sure as heck wasn't that much earlier. I
Weird.
don't think.
Wrong thing, shush.
No, I guess it was last time too. It just rolled a shitload. Huh. Alright.
Okay. So, let me get this back into proper stuff here. Bjorn, you smack him twice, or you smack him for the other half of his damage because he wasn't quite dead the first time, but he is now.
Heck yeah.
And he is going to drop and instantly become zombie thing, as per the other.
That tracks. That tracks.
Yeah.
As I drop him with my smite, I'm gonna look back over my shoulder at Skunk and say, "Sorry, you were saying something."
And I will respond to that when it's my turn.
I mean, you could talk on other people's actions, it's fine, but it's like talking is a free action. Cad, what you doing?
Manifesting the Numidium to conquer Tamriel. Wait, no, wrong franchise.
So, why did you bite my foot?
Meow.
What?
That was a random. All of a sudden there were little fangs. Silver,
I'm just gonna
do
put
you
that
want
in
to
the
stay
context.
here or do you want to go in the next room and see what's going on?
It sounds like fighting, so charge in, buddy.
Okie dokie. Charge first and ask questions later. Sounds like a plan. Where is measure? Not quite enough.
Bear in mind that these two squares here count as difficult terrain for you.
Okay. So that would be 50 feet.
Effectively, yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Where is this thing? Really cool. Yes.
Been a while.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to get here, and that uses 35 foot of movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action to manifest an echo in a space I can see within 15 feet of me.
Okay.
So that's here, right?
Yep.
Okay. Can I have a me? Yay. Okay. So he still has his movement, right?
He would, yes.
Cool. And the bottom one is unconscious and the top one is being smacked at?
More accurately, this one's... I'll do this.
That one's the down one?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna have my stunt double run in and jump up the stairs. Do you think he can manage that?
Sure.
Cool. Then I'm gonna spend my last 15 foot of movement to swap spots with him.
Yep.
Totally fair. So since I only spent 50 foot of movement, I can still attack, right?
You did, yes. You only did bonus action and movement.
So I'm gonna recklessly swing.
Ew.
Crit. So ignore the rage for now. 26 damage.
Alright.
Gargonzola.
It's a splat.
Alright.
That groovy.
Yep, that definitely hits. That definitely hurts.
Still standing there.
Oh, yeah.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old woman? So round 2 fight. 20
Uh-huh.
for 9 more.
Okay, yeah. So, 9 more. Hey, easy math, cool. Alright. Yep. Ow. That hurts. Ow.
Still there.
Oh, yeah.
Quicksilver gives me 1 more, right?
It does.
27 for 13.
Okay. Hey, cool. Easy math again. Yay. Okay. And that
I
is you.
guess that's good. Yep.
Hey, Skunk, what you doing?
All right. I'm not going to answer Bjorn's question for a second. Instead, I would like to come over here, and I would like to attack this. I assume the zombie is up. Like he hit it, and the illusion dispelled. It came zombie. Yes. Or is zombie dead?
Zombie is unconscious. However, double check a thing. Your club. Oh wait, you did radiant damage. Never mind. Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Okay, zombie dead. In that case, I will come up to Bjorn's side and be like,
Well, I was going to cast an invisibility spell on you and suggest we try to sneak out of here with as few confrontations as possible because I don't have a weapon.
Fair point.
Late
Does it
now,
look like
though.
Does it look like the other dwarves are coming our way at a glance?
They are doing so, but they are not doing so in an aggressive manner. They're going very slowly, acting.
I think we still have time.
Acting as the zombies in which that you knew them to be.
all right, well, if Bjorn is amenable to the idea of slipping away undetected now that we've brutalized one zombie, I will drop concentration on my invisibility for the moment, and then immediately recast it with a 3rd level spell slot so that it targets me and Bjorn. So now we are both invisible.
Yes, you are. Cool.
Yes, we would just collectively fuck off after that.
Well, I mean, you still gotta stealth it. It'll be a cinch for me, but with your luck, you don't have any penalties to your stealth rolls because of heavy armor, because you're unarmored, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it should
you
be
won't.
fun.
So you will get advantage on your stealth.
All right.
I was like, I can see in the dark. Do you want me to lead the way?
That would be ideal, yes.
All right.
And I will bap him with my tail a few times and tell him to grab on, and just it'll be like a leash. And I will use that to lead him.
Skunk whips his tail in a cute way. Bjorn's defense falls.
What?
Pokemon reference.
Oh.
Tail whip is totally a move.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right.
All right.
Unfortunately, this is going to make things. While this is totally a thing for you guys to do, this is going to make things much less potentially fun for you guys, just on the grounds that you're not going to be in combat. But I'm going to still treat this as a sort of combat encounter to get you guys out of here.
That's fine by me.
So Skunk is doing that, and he is going to lead the way. I imagine then that what's Skunk's movement speed total?
My movement speed total is 30, and I would have used about 10 of it to get up to Bjorn's side, so I have 20 movement speed left.
Okay. So you could
Unless I decide to dash. But then I'll leave Bjorn behind.
Yeah. So you could get out to like here, and we'll go ahead and do Bjorn's stealth rolls for these two guys here and see if they notice you.
Yeah.
You want that stealth roll now?
Yep. Go ahead. Roll stealth at advantage.
I got a 33.
Yeah, you did.
Because of course I did.
If I get above a 10, I'll be happy. 16.
All right.
Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad.
Bjorn
We'll
points
take
to
it.
the empty room. Hey guys, I'm over there.
Ties go to the player. They don't see you.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now we have an oak. Back with
So
the other.
I guess I'll just bring Bjorn to about there for
Yeah.
now.
Yep. Come up to here. Yep. All right. So now we will go to an oak. Hooray! Oak. Oak, who is not near as fast as others, is going to effectively make it to being very awkwardly stuck in this pathway here. Next to Cad's duplicate because they swap places.
Yep.
He sees Chick that Cad and Oak, or Cad and Young are attacking, to which he is going to boop. He is going to do one of these guiding bolt roar at level 2. So 5d6 if he hits range spell attack roar. Not with a 12 he doesn't. Okay. So he gets to about here. He is now in the room. He shoots a guiding bolt and it misses and hits like the wall right above her head. Or actually no, it's like right between, since you guys are on the stairs, it's like the lower level of the stairs section down here. So bright light right there.
The monster senses defeat and attacks the stairs for an additional 4d6 radiant damage.
No. Alright. So now it is to baddie person's turn. Because of course it is, because Silver got low initiative roll.
Besides, I can't make it through the hallway.
He's absorbing all the energy.
You can pass through spaces for enemies, it just would be difficult terrain, and you can't have difficult terrain twice, so...
Yeah. So... I'm just gonna, like, eventually just butt up to him and be like, move!
You could probably push him through.
You could, probably.
No, because it's difficult terrain for me to get through the hole, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, yeah, then I can't.
So... let's see, yeah, check. She... Cool. Hey, Cad, make for me a wisdom save.
Cool.
Oh, 13. Want to make use of lucky? You would have that, technically.
Nah.
Okay. You are now going to get a nice little crown, similar to hers, but now made of thorns, on top of your head.
Okay.
And you are charmed to see your allies as your enemies via Crown of Madness thing, which I believe. Double check. Crown of Madness. Those,
I can't see spells being cast. That's awesome.
Twist Crown Jack. Thorns appears. Jagged Iron, rather. Action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack other than itself to someone you mentally choose. Okay. They gotta use their action to maintain control. Got it. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, you are now charmed, and you're going to be made to attack not her on your turns. And she's just gonna she used that action to cast a spell, and she is then going to... Let's see, what is your...
That doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity, does it?
Spells and melee. Is that a thing in 5e?
What?
Using a spell in melee range with somebody provoking an attack of opportunity.
Not unless you have Mage Slayer feat.
That's what I thought. So yeah, so what is your dex, lady? Okay, yeah. Cool. So
Oh boy.
she is going to turn to Cad, who just did all this waylaying of damage, and is just waves her hands. Crown of thorns is going to appear on thorns, and iron is going to appear on Cad's head, and then she's just going to do like a jump towards the wall, side flip off the steps, and land right here. Actually, more like there. Yep.
Impressive.
Oh, yeah. I would like to add an amendment to what I said.
What's that?
Also, if you have Sentinel, you can attack someone who casts a spell.
Right.
If it's an attack spell.
Yeah. So, okay. That is her turn. Silver.
Yay! Let's see what kind of bullshit I can do.
Uh-huh.
Cast Fireball.
Hold on. Let me look at my meta magic. Yes. 2 sorcery points. Okay. Spending 2. Casting haste as a bonus action.
Okay.
So now my speed is double. I gain +2 to my AC. I have advantage on dexterity saving throws and get an additional action on each of its turns. Can use to make an attack, weapon, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. When the spell's end, the target can't move. Yeah. So basically, I'm just going brr right now.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I can move 60 feet. So, alright, it's 30 feet to here, and then it's difficult terrain to get through them.
Yep.
So that's another 30 feet. 25. 30, that's just my movement.
Yep.
Okay. Bonus action. Movement. I can make 3 attacks. No. I don't have to move. What can I do?
As you come barreling into the room all fast-like and whatnot, Yong, free action as per talking, is gonna go, she cast a spell on Cad.
I can't do anything about it because I didn't see it.
Just that you know, he might smack you.
That's fine. I can kind of take his hits.
Kinda being the operative word.
Yeah, kind of.
Look at it this way, Cad. You didn't rage first, so she's not gonna. She can't tell you to rage. Technically, all she can do is tell you to attack. That doesn't necessarily mean rage.
I assumed that she might be a weaker folk like the other ones. That's why I didn't waste it.
Yep. I mean, that's
so
my companions are much bigger threats. Sorry, my new enemies are much bigger threats.
did he use his reaction? Did Cad use his reaction?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I did run by him.
She ran by his clone. That's not him.
Huh?
He attacks when I attack, and I can expend things to make him have an extra attack. If you ran by me, I could probably hit you, or he could.
Oh, so the clone has the Crown of Madness?
No, I do. I swapped with person. This was me.
Oh, you swapped with the clone. Okay.
Yeah. I'm currently blocking the stairs up.
You gotta differentiate your colors. Okay. You know what? Sure, I'll use my extra action to do a dash so I can come in and just slide right up in here. And I don't want to kill the lady. Shit.
You could hit her really hard and it would cancel Crown of Madness. His concentration.
That's if I hit.
Yeah.
What's the damage on this? 3d8, that's not much. I'll worry about that later. I'm actually gonna do Cure Wounds on the lady that's dying on the floor.
Oh, interesting. That. Let's see here. Okay. So, I'm going to. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I can't do that, because I cast haste. Never mind.
You did cast haste.
Yeah.
However,
Okay, so I can't do that. But I can do something else.
However, you are going to make me realize a thing. Because I have this happening during a combat encounter, and because, let's see, how many attacks does she have? You have extra attack, Chicky. No, you do not, because you don't, you're not the kind of character that can have that. Okay, so, she, when Yon came out here to smack her, all that's going to change is effectively the ability that she used to look like the lady. She can't do. She can't do because she can only use that trait when the character dies. I was treating wife as like a commoner or a mook that could be smacked and then just killed. But to let to let you cure her to bring her back, I will say that she did not look like Chick, and instead she looks like what she actually is.
Well, like I said, I can't cue runs here because I cast a leveled spell.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Okay.
The result is the same. You just made me realize that she couldn't do it yet. Alright. So Chicky looks like this instead of like the other Chick. Boop. Thank you, Hero Forge.
Right? So handy. Abused the crap out of it from my little 2-shot.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, so follow through with the rest of turn silver. Sorry.
Damn, I wish this character actually stayed next to the shadow cat.
Yeah, she told
But
me.
oh well.
So
Yeah, let's go for my two attacks.
doesn't the bad guy technically have their back to Silver right now?
No.
Nope.
They kick-flipped off the wall to get to their current position.
Right, but they would have.
Yeah, but they're
They would have
facing.
turned when Silver came charging up. So.
Does 24 hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a level 4 smite.
Okie dokie.
So there's that. Are they fiend or undead?
Nope.
Just had to ask. Ooh, that's some nice damage.
Ew. Great.
27 radiant for the first attack.
5.
So 19 plus 27 is 46.
46. Yep.
And then next attack. Was it? I guess that hits too.
Yes, it does.
And she's doing another divine smite at level 4. That's 15 plus 22, so 37.
God, that hurts. Okay. Silver, you hit like a truck, just so you know.
Yes.
Okay. So, Young.
I hear someone's phone.
I don't hear a phone.
I can hear the buttons
it's
snapping.
it's probably me doing calculations. Sorry.
It's all good. I just thought it was amusing that I could hear it.
Okay, so Young is going to step over here. Let's see.
That's a whopping 83 damage.
Total on the first hit was 46.
Yes.
He technically has advantage. 46, half of 46 is 23.
Yeah.
So she just barely doesn't make it on the first one. Or, just barely doesn't make it on the first one. Cad, you're fine. Charm's gone. Poof.
Okay.
Wait, he's not. He's.
Crown of Madness go poof because you hit her too hard. And she lost concentration.
Yes!
So, now, Young. Young will get some smacks in.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, if
Silver's like rolled in and is like, I got my eyes on you now, bitch.
Alright, so Young
Gotcha, bitch.
Young is going to strike. She would not have advantage, but she would have sneak if she hit. Because Silver's right there.
Haha.
19 hits. Boom. For 15.
Sneak attack?
That's just her normal hit is 15.
Yeah, so let's see the sneak dice.
Yep. Which for y'all, her sneak dice is up to a 3d6. 3d6. Boop. 9. Okay. Chicky be hurting. It's now to a Bjorn.
Well, I suppose in the interest of remaining stealthy, we're going to go for these stairs over here. Do those look like they go up?
Yep, they would.
Alright. That seems like a good direction to be heading.
You're going to be following Skunk's lead, effectively.
Yep.
So, by all accounts, in this particular situation, you're going to be holding your action to move when Skunk does, essentially.
What else, Skunk? Stairs?
So, yeah.
Might as well. Nowhere else to go.
Cad, go. You're no longer
Boop-a-da-boop-a-boop.
armed.
Okay.
Don't die.
So, yeah, sorry. So no longer charmed. So can my dude come over to here?
Yep.
And me come over to here?
Yep.
I will go ahead and expend a rage since this person is not a pushover with a scraggly beard.
It should be proven noted it should be noted after getting smacked all to crap by Silver, she's not looking too hot.
Cool. So I expend a rage. And attacking recklessly, I'm going to smack 27. Oh wait, hold on. Plus rage of... So 27 for 12.
And she drops. Or at least she's unconscious.
Can I keep kicking her?
I mean, if you want to keep hurting her and, like, kill her, you can totally do that.
Free action to talk. Turn to Silver. Dead, or that good?
Let's hold on to her for questioning. Yeah. We need to get healing to this woman over here quickly.
So both me and my clone, looking raging and menacing, go back to a neutral stance instead of being ready to kick her. Rage go poof.
Yep. Alright, so turn order done. Woo.
It is?
Then, if it's done, I'm quickly doing cure wounds to see if I can revive this lady.
Yep, you can.
1d plus my modifier.
So you will cast your quick cure wounds, and she does the stereotypical, like, of gasping of breath and waking up.
Oh, wait, no. 10 hit points.
I mean, you could also just use 1 point of lay on hands and she's awake.
I want to give her more health and not waste that yet.
Fair enough. Yeah, anywho, she is awake. She is repaired from being concussed all the crap. I didn't necessarily get a point to mention it because she didn't really attack. She got a turn and she cast a spell. But her weapon of Chicky's weapon of choice was a dwarven warhammer. Anywho, so she is dropped, and then Chick is waking up. What? I don't even know what happened. I was going up the stairs, and next minute I'm unconscious, bleeding out, and then...
Yeah, this person right here tried to take you, tried to become you.
What?
We're actively tying this person up, right?
Yeah, Young probably is.
Okay. Yep. Good. Take all weapon spell components and stick something in her mouth.
Yep. Alright. So, with that, now what do you guys want to do?
We need to go find the rest of our friends.
If they're
Speaking of us, what's going on with us?
Yep, we'll get to that in a sec. Because they're doing talking. If they... we can check with the other dungeons. I'll lead the way. and then she will very slowly, because she got concussed all the crap with a warhammer. She may be healed, but she's not moving very fast, and she's not a necessarily adventuring sort. But she is going to lead you guys and make your way upstairs. I will move you to appropriate map in a momentary. And let's go down to you guys. To the other people down here.
So what happens to the zombies?
Oh, they're fine. They're still here.
But we don't have a turn order.
You don't.
Weird.
Because there's only going to be an attack if Bjorn's caught.
Ah, I see. Okay, I guess I just keep leading Bjorn for the stairs then.
Yep.
Avoiding any contact with these creatures as possible.
Yep. Bjorn, make for
Nice and easy.
Make for me, Skunk, you don't really necessarily have to. Bjorn, go ahead and make for me a stealth check at advantage.
I mean, he already did that, didn't he? It was a 16.
For the first two, not this third one down here.
I
mean,
19.
Nice.
Okay.
Maybe you were supposed to be a rogue. The dice gods are punishing you for making a poor decision.
You know,
I mean, the rogue was my first character, so.
You know,
yeah, Darius.
I'm not even gonna roll because again, -2.
He literally cannot get that.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. So you guys are gonna go upstairs. So let me do some map trickery here.
Map magic.
You're bringing Chicky upstairs. She's the only one that wasn't originally upstairs in that fashion. So I can do one of these. Put her up here. And then CAD and that. And then I need you guys. And I keep going to the wrong map because I can't read. So here we go. And we do a sort of this thing because Skunk is the one leading. And which map did I? And I'm going to do one of these. Alright, so and then boop and nope. Why are you
running?
How can I get rid of... You guys are going to go back together. How do I merge the groups back? Oh, there it is. Never mind.
The yellow ribbon.
Boop.
Ah.
There we go. All right. So, you guys are going to make your way back up, and other people are over here on the top. All right. So, you snuck past. You've made your way up, and you're now in this room down here.
And I assume this is all starting to look familiar?
Yeah, this very much looks like the house from before.
Okay.
You remember this foyer over here. It's dark, but it's not dark as in like pitch black. It's like low light because it's like moonlight. So Bjorn can see for the most part. And there's like nobody down here. You don't see any guards. You don't see anybody.
I'm gonna sniff the air a wee bit, just to see, does this room look like a guard room?
Looks like a meeting room, essentially.
I mean, I see like these 3 chests over here in the corner.
Yeah.
Can I discern if our stolen equipment is anywhere in that vicinity?
I don't know if you could necessarily discern that, but it's possible.
I will.
These are the only other chests that you. There was a few chests that was in the prison downstairs, but you didn't have.
But they were all in my room, and they were all empty.
Yeah, for the most part. But these are the only chests that you've seen that look like they're closed. So.
I'm gonna check those chests over there for our gear. Give me a sec.
And I will survey for traps.
Okay.
Is this perception or investigation?
In this particular instance, it'd be investigation.
Okay. 25.
There does appear to be some sort of trap in and amongst these chests, like sort of centered in the middle of these two up here.
Okay.
Now, you don't necessarily have your tools to disarm it, but you know that it's
Nope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back around over here, hide behind the table, and I'm going to dispel invisibility for the moment to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And I will use Mage Hand to trigger the trap.
Alright. So...
Now, what does the Mage Hand care? I can summon it anytime. It exists to do my bidding.
It does indeed. So Mage Hand will trigger a trap over here, and it was a basically it looked kind of like a one of those arrow type traps, Indiana Jones style things.
Dart trap?
Yeah, dart trap sort of thing, but it aims mostly this way. So...
What way? I'm not
Down.
seeing any of the pings you're giving.
No, I'm not on the right layer. There we go. This way.
Ah.
Cad, what are you doing?
Okay.
Get back over there.
I was walking upstairs.
I'll get to your party in a minute.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
You,
I will head over then, and are the chests locked?
They are. Locked and trapped.
I attempt the key.
It doesn't fit.
Darn it.
All right. So you guys are over here, and back to the other side of the group. You guys have made it to upstairs, and she is going to begin leading you this way, slowly, but this way. I assume Cad's probably carrying the unconscious evil dwarf lady.
Oh, that's Garfield.
What?
Yes.
I thought that was a Steelstrike from Morrowind.
Nope. You posted a deformed Garfield, so I did too.
Hey.
Posted a deformed Garfield getting fixed.
Anyway, so yeah, back with rest of party to follow lady, and she is going to lead you this way. Checking map. Yeah, what she's. I assuming the rest of party is going to follow her.
Huh?
Is rest of party following dwarf lady?
I would assume so.
Cad's probably carrying unconscious dwarf lady since you want to question her later. But you want to find your friends first, I assume. Unless that is not planned. I don't know.
I believe that's what we answered before, right?
I wish to be found.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I didn't hear it earlier, I guess. I'm sorry.
I thought we did.
It is getting late. We're probably tired.
Yeah, it's fine.
My second wind is starting to wear off, so I got some kick left of me, but I don't know for how long that's going to last.
Okay. Alright, so she will lead you into... And, haha! Friends, hooray.
All right.
So,
Guys!
as you come back and you do your mage hand, you trigger trap, that goes off, and you come over to find that they are in fact still locked. That is when she comes around the corner and huzzah, party is back together.
So, yeah, I'll just look up from the chest like,
Silver! Guys!
Hi.
What the hell happened?
Don't know.
Bjorn and
Night
I...
as weird as ours?
What?
What?
Bjorn asked if your night was as weird as ours.
Yeah. Got some undead.
We
That's
woke
getting
up in a...
Friend.
We woke up in cells down these stairs. They're still down there too, like guards. There were like 4 guards. We killed one and then we turned invisible and we left, and the rest are still down there, probably just kind of drooling. They were not terribly intelligent, I get the impression.
Their beards aren't real either. Cat looks a little disappointed.
Their shirts are old and musty.
And they smell like dead things.
I believe they are dead things, yeah.
I mean, considering that one of them turned into a zombie the second Bjorno here killed it, yeah, I believe it.
Bjorno.
Let me have this. I had a small panic attack earlier. I don't like panic attacks, okay?
Fair.
Well, I'm assuming the zombies need to be cleaned up.
Probably. Also, I don't know where our stuff is.
I would check your room.
Logical. I thought maybe they were in those chests over there. I just kind of gestured because, we were prisoners and evidence chest.
Well, we're in them. Are the chests unlocked?
Nope, chests are locked.
Young.
Yep, got it.
Thank you.
I disarmed a trap. I threw a hand at it. The hand is dead now.
Poor
My
hand.
Well, no, it's a mage hand.
Sarcasm.
Yes.
I've had a really weird day.
So,
I'm not primed for sarcasm yet.
So,
we have a prisoner.
Oh, good. Lunch.
You want to go? I was going to say, if you want to go file some complaints, go talk. You can go talk to them.
Are they awake?
No.
Then I'll wait.
Okay.
A rant is not exactly satisfying if there's no one there to hear it.
I mean, I can heal them awake.
No. Save that
okay.
for someone who deserves it.
Okay.
all right. So,
I'm gonna go to my room and see if my shit's there.
Young will unlock or start to use thieves' tools on the chest, to which the dwarven lady is no. No need for all of that here. And she will pass y'all the keys.
Woo! What's your name, by the way?
Marla.
Marla. I like how that rolls off my really long tongue. Nice.
I've had a really bad day also. Just
I will give her a humongous grin and start wagging my tail.
And Young will open up the chest, and she is, aha! Here we go. And thieves' tools for Skunk. Here you go.
Hey, we have all our stuff back, or is it literally just my ability to pick other locks?
Your gear is back. However, one piece of equipment is not there.
Oh no.
Bjorn's Sword of Warning. Your other sword's there. The magic-y thunder sword that you got that was huge. Yeah, that's there. But the Sword of Warning's not.
How the hell did anyone get close enough to take that thing without setting it off?
Spells.
Yep.
Freaking
Trust
magic.
me, we came across an enemy that did something, and none of our magic items worked with us.
Freaking magic. I know an alarm spell. I should start casting it when I go to bed.
Yeah, that might be useful.
Look, man.
Maybe you all should just camp out in a room. Put the alarm spell up.
I don't know, man. I'm used to most of the things I fight being mundane. Big and spooky, but mundane.
I'm gonna go kill some zombies. I'll be back.
Have fun.
Silver's now on cleanup duty.
I'm gonna go downstairs and clean up a bunch of zombies.
Yep.
Cool. You do that.
Bjorn would like to search the house top to bottom for his sword.
Skunk
He
will
is
aid
very
you in
put
your
out.
search.
Okay.
So what you do is you try and catch your sword off guard and it'll glow and you'll know you found it.
Alright.
Well, Bjorn has a look of aggressive anger on his face as he's searching, so that might happen.
Indeed. As I said, Skunk will help with that search just so he has something to do. His high perception might help. That said, he will briefly pause next to Marla as they're heading out and ask,
Hey, permission to raid the pantry on the way?
I'll get you some food.
I mean, if you've got just some dried goat hanging out, I can just take a couple strips of that. It's fine.
Sure.
Just something, just something for me and him.
and I just point at Bjorn as he's storming off.
We stressed. Might help him calm down a bit. I don't know.
Maybe. I have a big headache, but I also want to find my husband. He's here somewhere, I hope. And somehow I
Gradiriel
hope to-
jiggles the corpse. He wasn't this person, right?
No.
Good.
Thought. I have a damn good nose. If you can find something that he wore a lot, I can pick up a scent and maybe I can track him down.
His scent is throughout the manor.
Well, yeah, but like something specific. The stronger the sample, the better.
Suppose we can try that.
Okay, you look for that. I'm gonna go catch up with Bjorn. Bjorn, wait up!
All right, Bjorn, which way are you going?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
I guess the first order of business will be to search the rooms where we were originally sleeping.
All right.
That would seem like a logical starting point. And start working my way outwards from there.
Yep. All right. So, what I'm going to do, is I am going to say, to make this easy and applicable for all things going on, Cad, what are you doing?
I'm juggling the corpse, but I don't have control of the token, so I'm juggling it by moving me.
That is...
That is not how that works.
I can't hit you with the hammer. I'll hit the hammer with you.
I mean, ultimately, all impacts are mutual.
Hey.
Get right down to the physics of it.
Okay. Anyway, so, having said all that, you're going to search high and low for your sword. Silver goes downstairs and goes on cleanup duty. The zombies are mooks and easily dispatched. You're fine.
Numbies.
You may get hit a couple of times, but it's not really going to matter as long as you make use of radiant damage and or fire. You're groovy. I mean, if you really want to get technical, go downstairs, be downstairs, fireball, boom, everyone's dead.
We're just here. Boom.
Yeah.
Slight smoke come up from the staircase. All good.
Now, granted, all the wooden things that are down there are pretty much gone, but it's fine.
I mean, yeah, but
There's a few crates, barrels, a ruined bed. You can replace that shit in manor this opulent. They're not hurting for cash.
she has burning hands and not a nice.
You have lots of
She has
fire.
torture. I have plenty of fire and divine shit. So
Yeah, so it's not really applicable there. However, it is worth noting that upon all of your searching and looking around and doing other such things, you do not find Bjorn's sword.
can I go up the tower?
You can.
I'm gonna go up the tower and check out this room up top.
So, I think it's available up here. Yeah. So, if I was to do one of these to go to an upper floor, I'm not going to necessarily put you there on the map, but it would be effectively this room down here.
Yeah, what's all this stuff up here?
Roll religion for me, please.
Haha. Well,
12. It looks like it almost resembles the Allhammer style and look that it had going on. But it's just something seems a little bit off about it. But for Bjorn's benefit, for what you said earlier, yes, there is ale and things to be available, and food and other such things. Marva will most definitely provide it for you. Yeah, you are looking around this room. It seems to be something like a shrine. You see books and libraries and other things in this room, and circles and all these other fun things.
Okay. Do I see any chests or anything?
I mean, yeah, there are chests up here.
She's gonna look around and try to help find Bjorn's sword. Is there any sign in here?
Roll investigation.
13.
You do see, even with a 13, it was kind of, it looks a little disheveled, and one of these desks over here has had a drawer that was moved out. You notice it looks a little bit off kilter, as if it was pulled all the way out of the dresser and then not put back in the dresser properly all the way. And then you pull that out, and you will find some parchment and writing. Silver does in fact know Dwarven.
Yes.
So you will see some Dwarven writing, and it will speak of a location that is. Let's see, let me double check my Ebon map here. Complete with the weird whatever the freak is in the center of the map. Or roughly center of the map. It will speak of a location that is a forest closer to the center of Ebon, and a shrine to a particular. I know there's one that exists, but I can't remember the name. I found it at one point. But it's effectively a dark maker akin. It's basically like Allhammer, but turned dark. Or like a dark dwarven god. One of those. Like a chaotic evil dwarven god. I know there's one that exists, I just can't remember its name. And it will speak of a shrine in that particular location. And since you have looked at Ebon maps before, I will tell you, by all technicality, center of Ebon map is the Seven Forest that you guys turned into a Cthulhu monster thing.
Knew it.
I was gonna do something with that forest. I was intending it. So, yeah. And you notice in looking at the carving, looking at the descriptions of this dark dwarven deity, that it matches. It matches to the shrine that you saw that was supposed to be Allhammer that's not, and it matches to the religion stuff that's found here.
Hey, Bjorn.
Mm-hmm. Yes?
Question. Where'd you get your Sword of Warning?
It was a gift from my father on my first raid.
Is there any history behind it?
Do I know any history immediately offhand beyond?
It was. I'm not even gonna have you roll this. You would know this.
Yeah.
It was the reason it was passed to you by your father was because there was a history behind it, and it was the weapon that was used in a lot of your father was not necessarily like the elder of your town or anything, but he was high up. If I recall correctly. And he was maybe not like the champion or the elder or whatever, but he was, one of the more powerful warriors of your clan. And it was passed to you whenever your father stopped really fighting as much. He still did it, but he wanted to give the blade to someone who could use it better. And though that happened right before the clan all split, and your parents are probably, didn't do so hot in that particular brawl, but, I don't necessarily know what Bjorn's parents may have been doing at this particular point in time, but it was a important family heirloom, essentially. It was a blade that was used by your father, used by your father's father. It was just something that they kept to keep the clan safe, sort of warning.
Makes sense.
And yeah, that's what you know about it. You don't actually know who crafted it or where it was crafted or anything like that. It just was given to your great whichever grandfather years ago.
And passed down through the generations.
Yep.
And that is what I relay.
So we have a missing owner of this house. And a missing Bjorn sword.
Yep. That seems to be the case.
Does our captive have any bag of holding on them?
Who wants to investigate the unconscious lady?
You mean the person that I've been juggling for the last scene?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Did a bag of holding fall out or make itself obvious?
I mean, if you want to say you're actually juggling her, that's totally a thing that you could theoretically do.
I mean, we're taking everything off of her, essentially.
Yeah, true. You would effectively be removing everything from her. So yes.
That said, juggling a body, G-forces,
Don't
the
do that.
sudden stop every time it hits the hand, is a pretty good chance that you'll be damaging our interrogation victim doing that. So,
It's okay, we have a cleric and a healer.
I mean, you're not wrong, but we should save that for people who deserve it.
Or
Cat, calm down. So, I mean, you could theoretically be spinning around in a circle, and that's not necessarily going to hurt somebody who's unconscious, I guess. But whatever. You do search her. She does, in fact, have a bag of holding. She also has. Let me check what other kinds of gear she may have. It should be worth noting. When Silver went down to dispatch the zombies that were downstairs, they looked like zombies when you went there. They didn't look like dwarves anymore.
Okay.
So, anywho, she doesn't necessarily have any magic weapons of persuasion, but she does have a bag of holding. Bag of holding is filled with actually a miscellaneous collection of weapons, really. Not Bjorn's sword, but lots of other weapons. And also, like, things that one would use to miscellaneous gems and jewelry and things that look expensive. She has lots of things that look expensive and lots of weapons.
And you said it was just a standard bag of holding?
Yep.
So short of turning it inside out, how would we see all that?
I mean, I imagined if you wanted to figure out what was in her bag, you would do that. So.
Yeah, we would need to turn it inside out.
Yeah, just hope it's not a bag of holding and a bunch of zombie parts fall out. Something about carrying your army in a bag. And anyway, Bjorn's sword of warning, and I reach into the bag.
Nope.
Okay.
So, miscellaneous bunch of other weapons, but not Bjorn's sword. So, I don't know if you guys want to immediately do anything with that, but I imagine since it's already almost 3, we don't necessarily want to do an interrogation until next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that it does make a lot of sense for the context, but there was a slight change up to this combat that came from very first round of Silver going thunder kaboom. By virtue of alerting everyone in the house that you were awake and that something was going on. Yeah. The bigger baddie compared to Chicky here, he left.
Oh, good.
Hey, we dealt with them without having to deal with them, so we get the experience and level up.
I mean, I could do that.
This is the way.
I could do that if I wanted to. I was wanting to... Okay, I'll put it this way. How likely is it, given that Bjorn is... how likely is it that Bjorn's going to go after his sword?
It's a guarantee.
Yeah, I figured. So I think...
And whoever took it is going to die.
Yeah. I figured.
Yeah, it tracks.
So, by all accounts, I was saying that upon his defeat was going to be when you guys would get to level 15, so I'm still going to do that. Because you are going to find him and fight him. You know where he is. You have a map marker. He's here. Or at least, it seems that way. You're going to go here first. You also have a prisoner that would easily lead you there eventually.
As long as we can get them to talk. Which, if I start gnawing their legs off, they will.
And you're giving me a hard time for spinning them right round. What?
Well, yes, but you see, gnawing their legs off happens when they're awake as an intimidation tactic. You're just juggling them while they're unconscious. We're snapping their neck.
It is funny, though.
It is, yes.
I will afford you it is funny, but broken necks have a hard time getting air into the vocal cords and then out through the mouth so that they can talk.
At which point you just wait a day and you tell Oak to cast Speak with Dead.
Yeah, but then we only get a few questions and intimidation doesn't work anymore and it's not as fun that way.
Yeah. All right. So, for purposes, the reason that Rogue, evil dwarf lady was able to do precisely what it was that she was doing and why she couldn't when Marla didn't die is because she is a Bard of Whispers.
Oh, cool.
Which Bard of Whispers has that whole little trait of if they see somebody die within 30 feet, they can assume their identity for a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's what she was doing.
Well, maybe Dwarf Lady was like on the verge of death, and that's why that worked.
She was effectively knocked unconscious and bleeding out. So
close enough to count.
And would
Close enough for government work.
Here is my question, as per DM to other DMs. Commoners generally don't have a whole lot of HP. They have like 4 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Would you give death saves to a commoner?
I would to a named or otherwise plot relevant NPC. If they were just nameless fodder, then no.
I think I agree with that, yeah.
Like, if they're plot relevant, give the players a chance to save them. If they're not relevant, then just have them be collateral damage to feel bad about, but not actually mean anything.
That's fair.
I know that's incredibly callous to phrase it that way.
Right. I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
So in that sense, the moment that I have a player deems this character is important enough to be able to save, a la how Silver was like, I'm going to heal Marla. That's the point in which it's like, okay, she was getting death saves because she's a named NPC and she's important. And then, that means that the shadow thing doesn't necessarily work the way that it was. But that is the flavor spin of that. I think that this little encounter went very well and was very fun.
I'm just proud of Skunk's escape.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
Arcane Trickster. You don't fuck with an Arcane Trickster, man.
Yeah.
All they need is line of sight, and then nothing you do can stop them.
It's also worth noting that if Yong had been in that situation where she was trapped without her thieves' tools, she's not an Arcane Trickster. She's a different kind of rogue, but she's a certain kind of monk that could get out of that. It's actually her rogue side that does it. She's Shadow Rogue, and it was dark down there. She could go from shadow to shadow, so she could teleport too. She just has to be able to see it.
So really, the only one who was at all actually contained there was Bjorn, and that's purely because he rolled bad.
Yeah, pretty much. Although, if Silver had been trapped down there, she would have had the same kind of problem that Bjorn did.
Fireball.
True.
Well,
burning hands melt the steel. Burning hands can melt steel beams.
Yeah. But she would be contending with a panic attack and then just breaking down the door itself.
Yeah, fair.
It's like, oh, this is a paladin? No, now it's a T-Rex. Run for your life. Or it might as well be a T-Rex, and it sees more than movement.
It
sees guilt.
I love that. Well done.
Let's just turn Silver into a T-Rex and just let her unleash her upon the world. Like, there, go amidst justice.
And now suddenly I'm wondering what would have happened if we put Skunk and Silver both down there, dual panic attacks. Woo! But anyway.
I feel like, well, Skunk's panic attack would not be nearly so bad because he would have had a friend right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His whole shtick was that he woke up and he was alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've established how much being alone terrifies him in his his appearance on the boat. That shit scares him.
Yeah, and Silver and Cells don't work well together.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Doing outros. This has been Shadows. Can be Kenneth, and join us next time can be Brian.
This has been Shadows of Gradiriel.
Join us next time as we investigate the aftermath of this strange occurrence and give chase after the cranially malformed Neanderthal that thought it was a good idea to make off with Bjorn's sword while also giving the rest of us a bad day. Really, man, if you wanted the sword, you should have just left the rest of us out of it. Just take it and go.
And you shouldn't even have done that, to be quite honest.
I mean, yeah, no, you're fucked.
You're gonna die.
It's gonna be painful.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Now, who knows the locate object spell?